Long ago, in a peaceful village, lived a humble potter named Arjun. His life was simple, shaping clay into beautiful pots, selling them in the market, and finding joy in his quiet world. But as life often does, it had a plan for him that he could never have imagined. Arjun believed that every day was a blessing. Yet, one day, his peaceful life took an unexpected turn. As he carried his finest pots to the market, a sudden stumble sent them crashing to the ground. His hard work shattered into pieces. He sighed, but didn't curse his luck. Perhaps there's a reason for this, he thought, gathering the broken pieces and walking back home with an empty cart and a heavy heart. That night, Arjun looked up at the stars and wondered, why did this happen? Why now? There were no answers, only silence. The next day, Arjun learned that bandits had attacked the market the previous evening. Many traders lost their goods, and some were even injured. Arjun's heart pounded. If he hadn't stumbled, he would have been there too. His neighbor said, sometimes what we see as misfortune is actually a blessing in disguise. Arjun nodded slowly, the weight of the moment sinking in. Maybe his broken pots had saved his life. But life wasn't done testing him. Days passed, and his clay wouldn't set right. No matter how hard he tried, the pots kept cracking. Arjun felt helpless, as if fate had turned its back. He sat by the river, watching the current, thinking, why is this happening to me? Have I done something wrong? But again, there were no answers. Only the soft rush of the river. Just then, a traveler sat beside him. Seeing Arjun's troubled face, he asked, what weighs on your heart, friend? Arjun shared his struggles, and the traveler simply smiled and said, sometimes we need to be broken and remade to discover our true strength. The traveler handed Arjun a small pouch of seeds and said, plant these. Perhaps they'll show you the way. And with that, he walked off, leaving Arjun puzzled but curious. With nothing to lose, Arjun planted the seeds. Days turned into weeks, and soon, tiny green shoots pushed through the soil. They grew into strong, flexible bamboo plants. Unexpected, unplanned. Years later, when storms lashed the village, many homes crumbled, but Arjun's house stood firm. The walls, reinforced with the bamboo, bent but didn't break. What once seemed like an accident became his greatest shield. The villagers marveled, asking him how his home had survived. Arjun smiled gently and said, sometimes God's plan isn't clear at first. We suffer, we fall, but in the end, we realize it all had a reason. So, when life doesn't go your way, don't be quick to despair. Sometimes, a broken pot leads to unshakable walls. Trust the journey. Trust the plan. Every twist in life carries a lesson waiting to bloom. Life has a strange way of guiding us through silence, through loss, through moments that don't make sense right away. When Arjun's pots broke, he thought it was a bad day. But sometimes what we call a disaster is just a blessing in disguise. If he hadn't stumbled, he would have been in the market during the bandit attack. His misfortune actually saved his life. And isn't that how life works for all of us too? We get disappointed when we don't get what we want. A job rejection, a relationship that ends, a dream that doesn't work out. It hurts. But sometimes what doesn't happen for you is actually happening for you. Later, when Arjun's clay failed and his hands couldn't shape a single pot, he thought he had lost his gift. But life wasn't ending his journey. It was redirecting it. Through a chance meeting and a small pouch of seeds, a new path opened. One he never saw coming. Those seeds? They didn't grow into more pots. They grew into bamboo, strong, flexible, unshakable. And in the storms that followed, it was this very bamboo that protected his home. His strength came not from what he lost, but from what he grew afterward. And this is the truth we often miss. Sometimes we're broken so we can be rebuilt stronger. Sometimes the delays and detours are exactly what prepare us for what we're truly meant to become. If you're going through a tough time right now, if life feels unfair, uncertain, or confusing, take a deep breath. You may not see it yet, but you could be standing at the beginning of a new blessing. Just like Arjun, your broken pots might be protecting you. Your unanswered prayers might be guiding you. and your setbacks might be preparing you for your greatest strength. So, trust the journey. Be patient with the process, because even when life doesn't go your way, it might be leading you exactly where you need to be.